Okay, back here at the jig bore, it's been too hot in the shop to run this thing. So I'm still working on those holes, and I've got 4 holes here that I'm adjusting the tooling with to make a dozen holes. And 8 of them have to be pretty close tolerance. So we're just kind of taking the time to do that. Now this is 25/64. What size is that? Somewhere around there. It's just under 3/8 of an inch because I got to get a 3/8 inch hole pretty close for dial indicator. So let's make that hole first. We run it up to about 800. I'm holding that drill by its flutes, by the margins, in an Erickson 180 collet chock. So I can choke up on that drill and not worry about using a center drill. You're supposed to be able to do that with ER collets, but I find you have to get them extraordinarily tight. So I don't like using ER collets for grabbing drill bits by the margins. Okay, that's first hole. I'll get this cranked up out of the way. And I've got to find the right wrench here. Now that could be a problem. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got to get my wrench and some oil on a cloth. Okay, I think I got all the wrenches I need here. And I'll pull this out. Put that right there. Carefully unscrew that, stick it up in the rack. Now we punch the hole with this one. Oh, almost forgot. That's why I had to get this little bit of oil. Is very good on these. Get that nice and clean. This is a Criterion head. I have it set up to cut right at about half thousandths under 3/8. And we have an easy way of checking that. Easy snug into the socket there. Okay, set that down. And I'm going to put a little bit of lube down in that hole. Okay, get that lowered. Now this I was running about 450 as I remember. Yep, 450. So I got to slow down. This is variable speed by Reeves type drive. That's about it there. Okay, 450 RPM with 3/4 of 1/1000 speed. Bring it down to just start. Here it is. Looking good. Look from that angle, maybe. Amazing. if I can get this more forward. Just, yeah. They're making a good little ball of chips there, still cutting. Hear it go through the hard part? Hear that squeak? Okay, we'll gauge that when we do the close tolerance hole. All right, okay, let's move this just over here a little bit. And crank this up. Then bring it up. Got that 4. And the easy gauge for that hole is it's for a dial indicator. Nice fit. Good fit. Can't complain about that. Now, the next one is going to be for these rods. And you can see it's too small for the rod shaft. They're 390. Okay, so get the correct wrench on there. Get the criterion head out. So I got to do 1 hole like that per piece, then 2 holes larger. Okay, now for the finish, get that shank rubbed down with a little oil on those threads too. This is the more boring head here, and it's got a veneer instead of that collar. Okay. Get that up in there. Snug it in. Okay, now this one I'm running at 620, 625. Got my lamp there. Okay. Lowering the spindle housing on the vertical ways. Okay, here we go. Oh, should get a little bit of stuff in there. Should be okay. Get it up to 625. I'm going to call that good. Still locked in. We'll see how it does. Okay. Looking good so far. 639 RPMs at 3/4 of 1,000th speed. The old drive system in this one is a little bit noisy, but that's the nature of this early version of the number 2. I think I'm through there. Okay, move over here a little bit. Okay. Way out of the way. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if I need further adjustment. And the gauge goes in the hole. You know, I'm gonna lift that head up the last little bit. I've got a rotary table here, and that's about 5 inches tall. But it's pretty nice to have on there most of the time. Okay, what are we looking at? I'm looking at it being tight by It's kind of funny, I just adjusted this. I need to back it off 1/1000th. Now I'm going to drop down. Let's see if I can show that. At the bottom of that hole, I'll put my finger there so I know where the ball of the gauge is. You see that? See, it climbs there. That's where it's going through that hard stuff. About 20/1000ths of hard material. It's more than I thought it would be. I have to say, it's a couple thousandths of an inch or more. Now I'm getting to the burr where my finger is. Go down to it. There, see, it just climbed up. So the hard, I machined the hard material off the top, but didn't off the bottom. So the hole closes up a little bit. And, you know, I'm going to check this real quick. I know I'm getting close on these. See, it's not going to quite start. About 1/1000th under. Some of these it'll almost start because I went over. Was it this one? Yeah, see, I went over on that one. And so I'm backing off. What I want is just a light press, I guess you would call it, pretty much line to line. There's small errors in this rod here, about 1/2 and so, you know, I get it within plus or minus 1/10, I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, that's it. So I want these holes here fairly tight on that. So we'll back it off and do it again. All right, got the Criterion head going on the first single point bored hole. Looking pretty good. Almost through there. Only running 453, 3/4 of 1,000 speed. There, I see it. Hear it squeaking a little bit. Okay. I'll get over here. Get you mounted. Get that head changed out. That shank clean. You always want to torque these things in with sand. If you can. There it is. Be sure I get some glue down there. I advanced this 1,000. See if I can't get closer to where it's supposed to be. Okay, we're locked in. Here we go. And this one's running at 625. Okay. Well, the tool hasn't broke yet, so everything's going pretty good. See if we can't get that dialed in a little bit better. It's only taken 5 holes to dial in 3 tools. Yeah, I got a little bit there. That's definitely true. I tell you what I don't like is when the material balls up in the hole. I don't like that. Get that way up out of the way. Okay. Get that dog bore gauge back in there. I think I get myself enough room. Now there's just a little bit more. I can go there. There. I need every bit of this thing. That's one of the problems with a vertical mill, or any mill. Well, now I'm a thousandth over. I'm 1/2 thousandths over. We'll see how that is. See, I can trim that a little bit. See that? That's not a bad fit. It just slides in. You know, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'll call that good. Now this hole, she was a thousandths too tight. And this is I think just about right. I can't rotate it. Oh, I kind of can. You know, yeah, I'll back that off 1/2 thousandths and go ahead and start those holes. Because if I goof up, I can always dust it out with the sun and on, as long as I don't take too much. It's harder to put material on. Okay, I will be back with the final construction. I believe I showed how you can set up boring heads and change them and hold reasonable tolerance. Okay, I will be back.